you through kind of our Market Monday and team review for the week. So we're going to start with what the team is while I talk about the content schedule once we look at the squad. So this is the squad. Still rocking 2 takeoffs, a gold on Deion Sanders and a silver on Darius Hayward-Bay. That's kind of my preference, but kind of best. This is what I think is the best team in the game. I have Justice Haynes at running back. That's kind of personal preference. Justice Haynes, Chris Johnson Jr., CJ2K, and Hollywood Smothers. Like all the 89 speed backs are really the same thing. I'm going to be honest. I'm just a Michigan fan, so I have Justice Haynes, but they're all the same. Tony Gonzalez is by far the best tight end. You do not need to buy him. Amari Kneblack is more than sufficient, but he's pretty good. Here's the O-line. Looking to upgrade center and on the left side of the line once we get some better players, but there's just no linemen out there that hit all my thresholds that I'm like, ooh, yeah, I really want to buy. So hopefully we get someone soon. And as far as receivers, like I said, I really think these are the best in position. The only one I would change would be Hayward-Bay for Greathouse. Jaden Greathouse, the 91 overall. My problem is he's 2 million coins. And no player with no abilities is worth anywhere near 2 million coins, so I went with Hayward-Bay. The other player some people would like would either be, kind of this wide receiver 3 conversation. I think Reed Harris is definitely there. If you wanted to buy Greathouse, yeah, I'd put Hayward-Bay at wide receiver 3, but if not, 6'5", 90 speed, 91 excel. It's really hard to beat this. And he hits all route running thresholds. I mean, this dude's a beast, I'm not going to lie. Makes some great catches, gets open really well. I'm loving him. And especially for the value, if you guys want to talk value players, this guy's like 150K. Best player in the game for value wide receiver. Quarterbacks don't really matter. Again, Hurts, Ultimate LTD Hurts. Jaden Daniels, Ultimate LTD Jaden Daniels, Hurts. Oh, they're all about the same, in my view. Defensively, again, I run a lot of man, so I have a little bit different of a scheme. Mainly at strong safety. I run Drake Kilpatrick. If you're running zone, there's like 5 other strong safeties that are better. I just need a safety that gets 90 zone or 90 man coverage for the all-pro threshold. But either way, I think the best corners in the game are going to be Rod Woodson, Christian Harrison, and then Jordan Gilbert's the best free safety in the game. Doesn't matter what scheme you're in. Linebackers-wise, I run a lot of 6'1", so I need 3. In my view, the best linebackers in the game are Phoenix Jackson and I have no idea how you actually pronounce this guy's name. Xerhi Alexander or whatever. This guy, I don't know. I just love this guy. He moves so fluidly. I know he's not the tallest player in the game. I will say, and then the third linebacker for me, I just do this guy because he's 6'5". They put out like a alumni card that's 6'5" that also has high zone, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. I just didn't want to switch them. But yeah, these are my 3 linebackers. A lot of people, I will say, are using what's this guy's name? The new seasonal card from USC, Eric Gentry. I don't think he's that great, honestly. I know he's 6'6", so he's probably a hell of a user. But, I look at him for me. He's a speed slower than all my other linebackers. And as far as usering goes, he's 86 COD, which is good, but it's just not, game-changing, I guess. I'm probably going to look to pick him up soon once he gets a little cheaper during the week. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at on him. I'd probably look to pick him up, but just wait for him to get a little cheaper. And then, yeah, defensive line. I don't know the best defensive line in the game anymore. I just kind of been cheaping out because I don't think there's a point. So I run Hugh Green and DeMarcus Ware at edge. These guys don't play. My actual defensive tackles are Julius Peppers and LT Overton. Yeah, you could upgrade to a few other players. Like I'll talk about them here, but the best D-line in the game, if you truly wanted the best D-line, is Bryce Young here is amazing. Bryant Young's really good if you like defensive tackles. And then probably the other seasonal LTD, Kyle Lewis at edge. I know he's a little light, but he's really good. And then, really pick your poison for the other defensive tackle. But it's a lot of, 800K LTDs for which I think will give me 0 change in performance. So that's kind of where the team's there. Now, for the Market Monday part of the video. Upcoming content, we got names of the game on Tuesday, stars of the week on Wednesday, season 2 cards on Friday. Season 2 cards on Thursday, and then we have legacies coming out either Friday or Saturday, I'm not sure, with alumni on Sunday. So what can we do to prepare? I would not be heavily buying training just because none of the roles are that great. For investments and what to do in the market as far as cards to buy, if you want to buy a Stars of the Week card or a Name of the Game card, buy them on the day the promo comes out. Like if you're on kind of around when the promo comes out, they get flooded and drop in price, so look to buy there. For investments, I will tell you, I think the best investment that's available to buy is Tony Gonzalez. He is so far and away the best tight end in the game that I don't think we're going to get another. They've been kind of stingy on really good tight ends, so I don't think we're going to get another one. And so he's really high upside, being truly best in position at a position you only need one of. I will say, look to buy him probably Thursday night, maybe Wednesday, Thursday night before Gauntlet comes, because then you get to the weekend rush and, the players go back up in price because of Gauntlet, and then he'll leave packs on Saturday. If he gets down to around $1 million, maybe 1.1, a million, 1.1, I would really look to buy, because I think he's going to go back up to 1.5, 1.6 million. He's just by far the best player at his position, and everyone uses him. So everyone uses tight ends. So really look to buy there. I will say for the seasonal cards, I don't love Eric Gentry's upside. I think he's a good player, but we have like 43 linebackers that all are like 6'5". Like we just got a lot of linebackers recently, so I'm not really touching them. And Kyle Lewis, I think he's a really good card, but he's also really light and doesn't really get any great abilities like compared to everyone else. Nobody really runs linebacker abilities unless it's house call, so not great there. So as far as investments, look at Tony Gonzalez, and then that's probably all I would. That's my investment of the week that I'm looking to target. As far as cards to sell, I would say look to sell off. Can I get into my lineup, please? Look to sell off your champion cards and then buy them back before when the new promo comes out if you want to try to save a few coins. If not, I'm really just holding the team here. There's no rush. There's no big promo coming out. We're not getting an overall increase, so kind of hold strong. Look to invest in Tony Gonzalez, and then grind your coins through head to head and get ready to go into the next weekend where we get Alumni Volume 10 where we'll get the Melvin Gordon coming out, so there'll be an event kind of like that Warren Moon event. Make sure to get him so you have him for the set when they release the Alumni Champion at the end of Alumni Volume 5 or Season 5 of Alumni. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the team breakdown and kind of my thoughts on the market, and have a good one.